תן לי לינק.
כן, עכשיו אני שולח לך.
רגע. אתה עושה סטרים עם מצלמה גם?
לא עם מצלמה, אין לי מצלמה.
שנייה, אני אלך להכין לעצמי.
כן,
אז
אני גם.
כתב, אני מגיע. יאללה ביי. אני פה, אני לא עושה לו גאפ, אני יודע.
אוקיי. אני גם אלך לכם. can. For some reason, I answer you guys in chat. I guess I'm just not used to using voice voice connect. So yeah, this is a Kickstarter backer pet, and Alejandro, Matthew, Shkolav, Hazan Assad, welcome aboard. Well, Matthew, I'm sorry you had that experience with dickheads. I just don't think we have that big enough of a community for that to happen yet. So, you know, that's the advantage of being small. You don't really need mods at this point. Alright, let's see. Try. I'm gonna animate this guy. We have some limited options for his animations, but it's fine. It's something that we plan ahead for. So let's see how we get this going. Actually, let's have some funny animations for this guy. Let's see. I'm gonna keyframe this in the middle. And this here. Let's give him some breathing options, you know, a little bit of animation. Let's see how that holds up. Can you deal with more than one name, man? I have no idea. I can barely remember my 2 email passwords.
This is the future. The world as we know it is gone. Acid rain has left the land barren.
So what's playing in the background is basically
Humanity's
Turbo Kid,
struggles to survive
which is such a fantastic movie. And I love the soundtrack. I bought it. First soundtrack I think I bought for a movie since Waterworld. So yeah, I'm enjoying every minute of it. Oh, cool. Black Blade, I had no idea you were a local. That's a Keta. Some blinking options. This character is mostly, I mean, you're gonna see him from this size, probably on a branch somewhere in Deadwood. So hopefully I'll be able to get this right. Maybe even show you some of Deadwood while I'm working on it. So it'd be cool. Yeah, Matthew, totally. I can't even tell you the amount of accounts and passwords I need to remember. You know, you have Spider, you have After Effects, you have Unity, you have whatnot. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It's hard to remember all this shit. Romeo, are you here?
Yep, I just sat down, got my cup of coffee,
Cool.
got some frozen grapes.
You should open the stream on your PC so you can see if somebody asks something. You can
Yeah,
get a glimpse between the code.
So I need to download Discord.
You
Can
can do
you
that
hear
either
me?
on Discord or you can just use the Facebook itself just to see the stream. Just make sure it's on mute.
Yeah, I just muted it. So yeah, making a new just making this new machine has been taking feel like I've been working 2.5 days. To be honest, I keep remembering there's just more things to download and more things to install. It's crazy.
Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Of course, Blackblade. God damn it, I didn't recognize it's the same guy. LastPass. No, do you use LastPass, Emil, to mind your passwords?
Did I use? No, I actually got a. I've got a file on my computer, and I
Oh, yeah.
wrote.
You showed it to me.
Yeah, and I actually wrote. I showed you the decrypted version of it. I wrote my own decryptor. Like, I wrote my own encryption code. So, I like writing code.
Yeah.
So I wrote like an decryption for the passwords. I got my own code which counts all my lines of code in Bach. Yeah. I missed all of those tools. I have to move them from the old computer to the new one. I just got a new laptop, which is why there's no updates for Bach.
Yeah, changing a PC is always a lot of fun.
Yeah, and then reverting back. Oh god, I can't. You know what happened with Windows? It got stuck in Hebrew, and then I uninstalled Hebrew, and then it went into like Arabic.
Oh, of course.
So I had to revert back, and that took like 4 hours to do a reset to factory. Took me 4 hours. Nuts, absolutely mental.
People, Sholahav, Blackblade. I'm gonna call him Blackblade just to make things easy.
Sholahav.
Yeah, it's Blackblade. He was in Discord and he's a Kickstarter backer.
Yeah, I've been meaning to go back to Discord. I'm sorry for all the guys I left behind. I just, like I said, I had to move computers, and I've just re-downloaded Discord now.
I'm animating a live pigeon inside a cat. This is where I am in life.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why ReSharper isn't updating my fonts. By the way, if there are any programmers in the crowd, ReSharper, you gotta have it. I mean, watching now, there's Moshe. Hi Moshe. There it is. Extension. So there's a fix here which says I have to edit a file somewhere and then save it and then edit it out and then resave it, and it should fix ReSharper's fonts, because of course it will. Oh, Christ. Let's see.
By the way, if you guys want to share this stream and help us get to more people, whether it's on your Facebook, on like groups that don't mind sharing streams, if you have any recommendations, do help us out. We're a small team. We have no idea what we're doing. Just help us if you can to reach as many people as you can.
I'll just share the link one sec on my Twitter. I don't have that many people following me.
So do it on the Dissonance, whatever.
Yeah. I'll do it on my non-shit posting account.
Do it.
I think we just need to do this more often, and maybe within hours. I actually fell asleep in the chair before.
When else do you work exactly? It's not like
I work all the time. I don't know when I do
we should
work.
do Friday streams. when I'm
Yeah, I
done.
think so. Saturday streams. That'd be good too. Have you had any time to play anything?
Been playing Lone Survivor for a bit, which is a cool horror pixel art game.
I have it, haven't played it yet.
Oh, that was a good option. Moshe Kapara Alecha. Friend of ours from a local gaming website here in Israel just shared us. So I'm gonna thank you.
I'll do it like
Black
Oh,
Blade,
Facebook
what was
is-
the
there it is.
question? How many are we?
Can you bring worship up on the stream? I think we should host people every once in a while. If somebody's here, you want to come on.
But what's here? Like on Discord, on
No, on the stream, can't you like host?
yeah, it has to be on my currently on my Skype or through whatever channel I open on the OBS thing.
Okay. Well, we should totally make a public Skype specifically for Buck so we can
Yeah.
stream it.
Sure, we can have people call in actually. I've seen Tim Heidecker do that with his stuff, so why not?
Lines of code, there was a code counting software. I wrote the code counting software. I actually wrote for myself
Dear God.
code counting software. I think we're up to about 50 or 60,000 lines of code in the code at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who keeps writing code. It's definitely not me. And I think if you count all the code that I deleted, we're probably up to about 100,000 now,
Yeah.
which is
So you,
It's
you
a-
deleted
it's a
half
s-
of the game basically.
well, code that isn't there is code that can't be broken.
That's true.
Code that doesn't exist is code without bugs. It's the only code without bugs. Let's see. What the hell is my password? Discord.
So you have Black Blade 50,000 lines of code running this game.
Well, that's not including any of the peripheral code, which is like Unity and stuff.
Oh, let's see. Abu Ahmed, is that funny game that I say?
Yeah, isn't it? It's a dude.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. You know the saying, there's a saying that if debugging is the act of taking bugs out of code, then surely programming is the act of putting them in.
That's deep, man.
I didn't say it. What's his name said it.
There's a problem with one of the
Ah.
frames. Let's see, Bird Eye 2.
Forget his name.
By the way, what I'll show now is kind of...
Okay, I'm gonna shut up for a while. I'm just gonna go back to writing code.
Yeah, just go right, and if there's something popping up or a question, you can always pop back in. You can also mute me if I talk too fucking much.
Yeah, sorry.
Alright, so what I'm going to show now is essentially how we actually do skins. But first, Moshe, for your question, the kitty is one of our Kickstarter backers' pets. One of the rewards that we did. So we implemented him. I'll show you the real picture. It's actually kind of hysterical. Let's see. Where did I put it? Comparisons. Yeah, comparisons. Should be. Let's see. This is one of the actually easiest drawing we had to do because the reference picture was just so hysterical. Where did I put it? Here we go. So this is the picture we got, which is, yeah, you know, this is the classic example of our work being done for us, and yeah, that's how it looks. This cat called Z brought a pigeon home one day. They photographed it, so we just made him into this badass hunter, and here we are, animating him. So just to show how the skin works, now there's a bit of an issue that I saw with his pigeon's eye. I cut it a bit too not narrow enough, so I'm gonna go to him again. And what Spider allows me to do is to actually change whatever I want without affecting the animation directly. So I can see there's a small little pop here above his lip, which shouldn't be there. So that's the Bluebird eye 2, the one when he's looking forward. So I'm gonna open that in Photoshop. Coles Ziso has joined the stream. What's up, my man? Who needs sleep? Fuck me, right? The US hours. It's just how it is.
Sleep is for people without jobs and kids.
Blackblade, I can't remember right now if you're one of the Kickstarter backers who actually have you have an NPC like character, or did you pledge for any reward, or are you just asking right now on the stream if we can, you know, squeeze in a pet here and there? Because if that's the case, you have no idea how short on assets and time we are. So currently, I can't promise anything. But we'll see how things move towards development, so then I'll be able to give you a better answer. Absolutely, Colin, so will I. No choice. The wrong eye? Am I that tired? What the fuck am I doing?
Hey, keep this PG-13.
No way. I have to keep Buck's script PG-13, I'm not gonna keep the stream PG-13.
Careful, the thought police is gonna get ya. And although I don't think we should go into politics on the first stream.
No, please
we
don't.
do. But I love. Oh man, I have someone I talk to sometimes at work. My other work, not this project, and I swear to God, I feel like he's a live Twitter. I feel like I'm like having a Twitter conversation in real life. It is very weird.
Moshe, I think we have. I think Talk to the Devs should be available to everyone.
I'm trying to figure out how to get in Discord at the moment. I forgot my password.
All right. But essentially, Moshe, you can give it a shot if you're on a Discord or Blackblade, just to go to Talk to the Devs if you want to just go in and give it a shot. See what's going to happen there. So it could be an option.
Excuse me.
Alright, apparently it has a lock, but it should be on everyone. But are you... Moshe, are you part of the Discord though? Because all I can see here is that I can't make... I can make it to Kickstarter backers, developers, and friends and early access users. So it really depends if I added you to one of these categories. If you're on every one, then you'll be... There we go, found you. Alright. I need to use Discord more.
I had a good run of Discord when you're away.
Moshe, try now. Blackblade, I said that I was wondering, what did you exactly ask if you actually backed for a Kickstarter reward, or are you just asking right now, as like if we can add something, you know, a pet somewhere in the game? I see people in the talk to the devs. I just don't hear. Oh, wait a minute. How's this now? Should be on the live stream, but it could cause some delays. Let's see. Jed, you here? I can see that you're here.
Hey, God, I might get off Skype and go into the Discord, talk to the devs channel.
Sure, absolutely. Give it a shot there, see how it goes.
Hello.
I can hear you here.
Awesome. Jed, it looks like you're muted. Seem to be muted. Weird.
One last animation should be enough for this guy for now. And we'll see what else I'll be able to do now. I'll show you guys Deadwood so you can see a bit of a work in progress area. Should give him one blink.
Did that work? What was that? Was that you?
Hmm?
I think voice permission.
Moshe, try now. You should be able to do it now.
Ah! God damn it. How did I go back?
Moshe, I didn't plan for the pigeon to have dialogues, but it's a nice option. I like the way you think. I only animated.
Huh?
We only animated.
Hey,
Hola.
I heard
weird
something.
people.
Hola.
There we go.
Yeah, I changed. Somebody just dropped, but I changed the permissions on the actual channel. Everyone was muted by default.
Well, for first live streams, to expect it will have a bit of a hiccup here and there, but that's to be expected. Alright.
Final fight. Somebody's on mute again.
Moshe, can you try one more time to see if you can actually go to the channel? Because I added you to early access contributor and I added the permission in the channel itself to be able, you know, to be able to connect and speak. So shouldn't be a problem.
I think I think it would be easier to just use Skype. Like invite people to Skype.
You think?
I think so, yeah. Hey, you know Moshe, you can bring him on anyway.
Oh, I see. So at least he can talk. But the wife is asleep. Alright, there should be enough animations for now. Let's put him in Deadwood.
It's working just like that wife is asleep, so.
Yeah.
What's up?
That was
Talk
loud.
to you later.
No problem, man.
What's up, homie?
It's very loud though. What's wrong with that? You should do it push to talk or something like that because there's a lot of background noise. Alright, so this is Deadwood. Work in progress. I'll start by moving the scene spawn to where I want to place the new character. I'm thinking of putting him in the foreground, but just for the heck of it, I'm going to put him around the branches here. We'll see how this works out. See, the level is even working. Hey Danny, good to have you here. Come on, level. Come on. Whew. It's working. That is cool. Alright. I don't want to show you too much of Deadwood because I don't want to spoil the area, but there we go. We have a nice little light there. This is a character you'll all get to meet hopefully sooner than later. Where to put Z? Where to put Z? Now that I think of it, it might not actually be in Deadwood, but it's still going to be a nice test to see how it actually works. So, let's see. Where is our little fella? No. That's not the one. There we go. Oh wait, did I just put test animation? Oh crap. Let me just put the scene abort. So you guys got any other post-apocalyptic movies to suggest? Because I think Turbo Kid just jumped to being my top 5 movie. Let me see here. So if any of you have any post-apocalypse movies or absolute garbage 80s crap, I love watching that. Matthew, you're pretty good with Dead Rising and soundtracks, I'll give you that, but come on, make the movie references. Let me do some homework. Thank you, Black Blade. Have a good night. And thank you for stopping by. Shorlahav. Amila, you still around, or have I been abandoned? Oh, you're in the chat. Okay. The animation schedule. This will allow me to create as many animations from what you just saw me editing. So it should give us the nice interval. Should look random enough to be new. This isn't the spawn I wanted because I changed it, so alright, fuck it, let's just see. A nice little overview of the level that I've been working on for quite a while now, Deadwood, which is the second area. Was that you?
Yeah, I'm here. I trying to fix the freaking colors on my IDE.
Just fix the dialogue editor.
Yeah, well, I can't write code without proper colors.
Who needs color and graphics for code?
My world isn't black and white, it's colorful. It's nearly finished.
We got Z working. It's a bit too big. But he's there. That's cool. So yeah, that's a cool background character. We'll have to make him smaller, but that works fine. Let's go to a new area. This is one of the locations that are marked as coming soon. What the hell is that? What?
Hello, hello.
Hey, Jay, what's up?
Who's listening? Who's watching television?
We hear you, it's just really loud.
I don't know. I still think streaming for Skype should work better.
Probably.
We should probably, learning from this, we should probably set up a proper Skype channel for Buck, for streaming, and then we can invite you guys over on that so we don't have to
Yeah, but
have
then
all of you
again,
guys
you still have the option to join on Discord. It's not an option.
Yeah, but for some reason it seems to not work so well. I don't know why. Not that Skype works really well, Skype is broken. It's absolutely rubbish.
Alright, what I want to do here, in this scene, let's firstly get all of our NPCs in here. Kickstarter back of pets. There's Jojo, who plays the Didge. The didgeridoo, as it's called. He's supposed to be a dialogue character, but I can't work on dialogue characters currently, so I'm just gonna put him in as an NPC for now. Yeah, when you use pets as NPCs, as long as the name isn't derogatory or doesn't fit the game's rating, we try to keep it exactly the same. So if you see a character called Jojo and you're thinking to yourself, is that the real name? So it's most likely is. Now you notice when I import them from Sparta, they're really huge. I mean, if I play it now, you'll be able to see the comparison in size to buff. One of the main reasons I do that is to try and make sure that the assets remain high quality even when the camera zooms in. So this is the actual size. And that's how it's going to be now. Again, these aren't the locations these characters are going to be, but it's at least, you know, just getting the assets into the level itself. So when I go through the level and make it all work and put everything into place, I can just move them around and see how they feel. Alright, let's move to the next Kickstarter backer pet. Which is a cool dude. Let's get him going. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a bit creepy with the eyes and the head, but this is how animation works sometimes, unfortunately. Amir, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Share this, you have an idea for like a Facebook group or something, or somewhere we can share this, maybe GameIS or something? Is it even relevant at this hour to post this to anyone in Israel? I have no idea.
No, I think it's too late in Israel.
Yeah, it's not even Friday yet.
Yeah, I think maybe we should try to aim for Friday streams.
Yeah, I think Friday should work fine. In the evening.
Yeah.
Should be
It's
the
good
morning.
for America.
Should be a morning weekend here in the States, so if we can, you know, time that, should work just fine.
So I think, I think maybe if you want to hit the States, I think Sundays would probably be a better time at somewhere around midnight, maybe 1 o'clock. If you want to hit like States, but we need to figure out where's best to advertise. I think we should ask on the GameIS forums.
Perhaps.
Maybe see if we can find some other game development, gamer forums. I don't know.
Jed, I had no idea what those are. I had to Google those. But it looks like a fantasy word for, you know, desert dwellers. Let's ignore the head for a second.
Sorry, I'm just trying to fix some stuff. Options, code inspection. Sauce we need to fix. Ah. Is it that simple? It is that simple. Oh god. Oh, bloody hell.
What?
There was the reason it wasn't working is because they forget to mention that you need to go and tick, like, you need to basically toggle the option on in like this hidden freaking hidden option somewhere in like a third menu. It's crazy. Anyway, it's working now. I'm gonna fix the colors and go back to actually writing code, which is
This is
awesome.
terrible what I'm doing here with the character. I don't like that. Yeah. It looks incredibly high.
It's a crime against nature, son.
It's a crime against nature, son.
Yeah.
I'm watching American Gods now and I'm enjoying it so freaking much.
I hear nothing but bad things about it, so
I do not
I don't know.
care about Neil Gaiman fans. I do not care. I just enjoy the freaking show for what it is. People can stick
The
to their
book
game
was
plan.
awesome. The book
I
was
have
awesome.
3 friends who read the books and love the series, so I'm trusting them on this.
The heck?
I hear echoes coming from Jed on Discord.
Echo.
Echoes. There we go.
Game in business.
So I have a problem here because I didn't hollow out his eyes. He makes them really, really intense. So I'm gonna need to fix that. Let's see. Save. So what we're gonna do here is simple. Gonna just open the head. Gonna mark areas of the eye with a very higher tolerance. No, with a lower tolerance, and even lower. Not opacity. Override the old file, we're going to go back to Spriter and see what it's going to give us.
Yeah.
That's better.
It looks funny.
Yeah. So now we have the eyes in the right place. We still don't have the whites of the eye. And that could be a bit of a problem.
You gotta wait till you see the whites in her eyes before you shoot. I'm gonna be chewing a bit, so you might as well mute me.
Yeah. You can. Oh, on Discord you can
Yeah,
just
I'm gonna
mute and stop chewing and then come back.
Yeah, I've made myself basically a biscuit sandwich with chocolate.
Yeah.
I got two biscuits, not but
Got a roofie biscuit in the disco.
I'm about to eat it.
I'm gonna do this manually, basically. So yeah, I'm gonna have to add a new component. I'm gonna add the white here. Keep it simple. This is gonna be here, so we have the eyes, and it should be fine. So we're gonna save this. Just the head, and we're gonna save these 2 white spots, which will be the white of his eyes. It's not the most efficient way of doing this, but it is definitely the quickest, and I am very tired. So it should give us that and that. There we go. Alright. Oh, it looks a bit better. Now we have the cap, which we can have in different styles. Let's see. Yeah, that looks about right. what looks like fun? Leo asking, you mean the character itself? You know, the drawings or the absolute hell that I'm doing in animating it? Which ones do you mean and where do I learn how to design? If you're talking about the character itself, that's my brother doing all the art, Adi. And I just point the way and tell him how to make it. I gave him clothes for reference. This particular character is a Kickstarter backer pet, so we had the face of the actual dog. We worked it out perfectly. So we just, you know, like this here, an example I showed from before of the previous animal I did. So we just have the picture for reference, and I tell him, you know, I told him, alright, this guy looks like a hunter. He looks like, you know, I was told he was a bit scaredy cat, literally, but at least he brought a pigeon one. So we made him into this like Bear Grylls kind of survivor type, you know. Tried to get the character to say more by being idle than actually opening his mouth and saying something. So that's something that I at least, you know, try and nail down each time. As for everything, you mean the game itself, animating and all that, that's just, I don't know. I met this programmer who I'm streaming with here and I just started learning it by myself, I suppose. From books, talking to other talented developers out there. Who are eager to help, and there's a lot of those. So it's just finding the right people to guide you, you know, to where you want to be.
I can neither confirm nor deny the fact that I'm a programmer.
Yeah. Huh?
Where are you gonna go?
See what the rest of the wasteland looks like.
Well, there's not much to see there, kid.
I really like having an SSD.
I know.
Well, Leo, it depends what you want to be. Do you want to be a designer, or do you want to be a programmer, or do you want to make money? These are not always, you know. Not always come together.
Programmers make money. It's just not in game development.
What, in programming, you mean? No, come on, there is.
There's money if you. The big money is
On the
in
project you don't want to
enterprise.
make.
No, big money is enterprise. It's really hard to make money off game development as a programmer. Even. The paychecks are about sometimes at about 60% of what you would get in enterprise programming. Alright, I'm about to chew again, so I'm gonna mute myself.
Leo, as for the character that I'm using, this software that I'm using, it's basically a Kickstarter software for 2D animation rigging. And yeah, like I said before, we didn't have an animator, so I just picked it up and started from scratch, you know. I worked with other software before. I worked with Premiere, I worked with After Effects. I learned all these softwares by myself, so you know, at least I'm good at knowing how I need to study things. So, you know, for you it might not be the same. You might prefer to have a course. You might prefer to learn from somebody. Each to their own, really. It depends on what you want to get out of it. If you want to just pick up and learn, that's, for me, that that worked perfectly. It doesn't work for anyone though. Everyone. And you can always join us here on the live streams where we talk nonsense and try to give some advice and show you guys how we do what we do. Oh my god, that's fucking terrifying. Jeez. I can't be doing these stuff at 2 a.m. in the morning. This is making me laugh way too much. So, yo, you said the right thing. It's about time. It took me years, literal years, to, you know, use what I do here. So, be patient to yourself. And just pick up something that looks like, you know, can hold your interest for long enough. Like, for instance, I just started learning a new audio production program called Studio One. They have great usability and the option to like copy paste shortcuts from like other workflows. So I always work with Cubase, so they're able to import all the oh my god, it's too late. All the keyboard shortcuts that you want to use. So I just started looking at tutorials. You know, like for After Effects, you have Video Copilot, which is a fantastic website. I learned everything almost near off of that website and other tutorials online. I was lucky enough to have, you know, friends who are animators, but they mostly pointed me in the right direction and corrected me where they felt it was needed. It's not like we ever sat down and really did a full-fledged tutorial on how to animate characters. It's just, you know, I show him an animation I make, he fixes it. I learn from mistakes, you know, also from feedback from the community. You know, some animations worked on early access, some did not, so I did what I could to fix it. So it's just a matter of, you know, showing what you can do and just starting from scratch. I see people always uploading to indie game developers, work in progress, like very basic, you know, concepts, just to get you know, basic bearings on where you are creatively and how you can improve it. You know, feedback is the best way. Oh sure, I'll turn the music down. Sorry about that. It's already pretty down, so I'm gonna lower this here. Should be a bit better. I'll also bring myself a bit closer. Do I consider myself a good animator? Absolutely not. I do not. I'm surrounded by way more talented animators. I am the most stubborn though, that I can guarantee you. Which can be sometimes even more effective.
You need to give yourself more credit. You're way better. You're way better like animator than me, honestly.
Well, you're a better programmer than me. That's about the same thing. The Night Monster, thank you for the share. Really appreciate it a lot. Hope to see you guys more and doing these more often. We'll do another one on Friday, hopefully. If on Neil's computer, we'll have it.
It's fixed. I'm on back again. Everything is done. My colors are all correct. I'm just waiting for Unity to now re-import all the assets. So that's going to take a few minutes. And
oh, so you didn't even start programming yet today?
No, tomorrow is going to be programming day, full day, awesome day, and the build will be ready for tomorrow. Now that I can actually make builds again, I'm so happy with the fact that everything has just fallen into place tonight. This is now behind me. My machine is set out for like development, like pristine development environment. It's awesome. It's awesome to see it. It works faster. It works better. And yeah, you gotta see this laptop, man. It's
Sure.
brilliant.
That's the advantages of a workplace, undoubtedly.
Yeah, and you know what? This is like an Asus. We're not sponsored by Asus. For
No.
anyone who's listening, we're not sponsored. Although Asus, if you do want to sponsor us, I'm more than willing to take it on. I am
Yeah.
going to do a little like Asus.
I think I lost Amira, or Discord, which is weird. obviously the stream is still going, so I think we'll cut short. I think it's 2 a.m. We've been doing this for an hour and whatnot. We'll continue on Friday with some new locations, some more code. Hopefully we'll probably try and do something on Skype. So yeah, not bad for a first live stream. Let me just type this down. Not bad for our first development live stream. Join us again on Friday.
Yeah, got you around? You hear me?
Yeah, I thought you were disconnected in the middle for some reason.
Yeah, I think Unity cut me off because of it's taken, you know, importing shit is taking a long time.
Yeah. Alright. So we'll try and do this again on Friday. What do you say? Try and get the whole thing going, get the dialogue editor done, and see how we move
Yes, absolutely. Like I said before, the environment is now set up correctly. Everything is running. I got builds up and running again. Visual Studio is colored correctly, and I'm happy. I'm a happy boy. I think I'm gonna crash in about 15 minutes. I'm waiting for Unity to import all of the assets.
I'm just gonna shut the live stream off. So thank you everybody for joining us. It was great.
And we're disconnecting. 3, 2.